Hello everyone, thank you for listening and watching. If this video has found you, there's a message here for you, but please take what resonates and leave the rest. So happy Monday. This is the Monday Mistakes video, and today I'm going to talk to you about self-love, what it is versus what it's not. So how do you truly love yourself? I feel like that's been a buzzword for, several years as a lot of these self-help movements have started up. Louise Hay, who I consider a pioneer when it comes to self-love, she said that when people start to love themselves more each day, it's amazing how their lives get better. They feel better. They get the jobs they want. They have the money that they need. Their relationships either improve or the negative ones dissolve and new ones begin. It's a very, very simple premise, loving yourself. When Louise Hay worked with her clients, that's all she ever worked on. If anybody came to her with money problems, relationship problems, health issues, she put all of that on the back burner and started her clients with focusing on loving themselves, okay? Because it creates miracles in your life. Self-love is not egoic pride or arrogance or being a snob or looking down on others. Self-love is certainly not selfish, but it is a necessity, okay? Self-love, ironically, will also increase the hatred that people have for you because they're so fucking miserable. And these are people that you need to let go. Self-love is a process of undoing conditioning. Think about it. When we were babies, we loved ourselves. We loved everything about ourselves, even our own shit, right? But as we got older and we learned from the well-meaning, most of the time, well-meaning adults around us to doubt ourselves, to not believe in ourselves, to pick up this limited thinking, then we learn to live without love, okay? But when we learn to love ourselves again, it's a process of undoing that conditioning. It's a process of healing. And self-love is not giving a fuck about what anyone says or thinks about you. And I mean truly, okay? So the process of self-love, because it is a process, involves forgiving yourself, number one, okay? Forgiving yourself for not being who you thought you should be and forgiving others for not being who you thought they should be. But as I always say, forgiveness does not mean reconciliation, not all the time, okay? The second step in the process of self-love is to set healthy boundaries. When you love yourself, you only have people in your life that support you, that encourage you, that build you up instead of bringing you down. So you have to set healthy boundaries and make sure that the people in your life are supportive of you. And the people that are not, you have to release them and let them go. That is an act of self-love. Modifying toxic behaviors is the third step in the process of self-love. Now, this doesn't have to be something you stress over, okay? We all have things that we do that we shouldn't do, right? But there are those things that you know you need to stop doing. And through the practice of self-love, you'll be able to more easily let these toxic behaviors go. Or as the Zen quote says, the blossom will vanish as the fruit grows. Okay? The fourth step in the process of self-love is to have self-improvement projects going on. Always have some kind of work going on yourself, whether you're journaling or doing some sort of like emotional healing, counseling, anything like that, where you're constantly challenging yourself to love yourself more, to grow, to heal. Honoring yourself is the fifth step. Showing up for yourself. When you make a commitment to practice self-love, you need to do that. If you say you're going to journal every day, you need to do it. If you say you're going to eat well, love and nourish yourself, you need to do that. If you say you're going to get your ass to the gym, you need to do that. Okay? Honoring yourself, keeping your commitments to yourself. Right? We so easily get up every day and punch a damn clock. We so easily keep commitments that are outside of ourselves because we're so concerned about how we're going to look or if it's going to affect our finances, whatever. Have that same energy for yourself. When you make a commitment, do it. Follow through. And the last tip I can offer in the process of self-love is using affirmations and positive self-talk to train your mind. Affirmations do work, okay? You have to use them consistently and constantly. And there's different ways you can use affirmations. You can write them down. There's tons of videos on YouTube with repetitive affirmations. You can put affirmations all over your house, on your mirror. One of my favorite ways to use affirmations is just to repeat them to myself over and over throughout the day. I love and approve of myself. I am beautiful inside and out. All my needs are met. Whatever it is I'm needing that day, whatever it is I'm working on, I repeat the positive affirmation over and over and over again until I have convinced myself that this is the reality. Okay? Remember that self-love is a lifelong practice of clearing out the negative stories that you've learned or you told yourself and returning to the belief that you are perfect, whole, and complete just as you are. All right. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.